Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you are all doing well. Just grabbing some cardstock. Whoop, whoop. There we go. um, this one that we're doing today, I do not have one single piece of designer series paper on this card. It's a bit wild for me. I've got a regular size basic, smoky slate card base. And then I have got an additional piece of smoky slate that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I should probably wait a minute till people get a chance to get on. I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ange McKay. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator living in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Yes, I'm early. My husband got home from the lake, so I'm hoping to kind of hang out for a little bit tonight with him. Okay, so as I said, we're going to be playing with Country Birdhouse tonight. It's so sweet. I do love this one. Hi, guys. I am going to use our wood plank folder. There we go. And I'm just going to line that up. Now, it was just more that I wanted a kind of wood look in the background. I don't know. He sounds a lot better. Like he really does. He actually sounds kind of like a human being right now. A lot of coughing still. Um, and I did giggle at him. He has put his back out, coughing. The joys of aging, right, guys? Anyway, but the cold appears to be kind of neutralizing. Does that count? There we go. Your screens are side by side. I'll fix them when I sit down. I'm coming back. I'm just getting that one piece embossed. There we go. Okay. So there, and now we'll just go like this, and there you go. Okay, so you can see all I did there was I embossed that piece with our wood plank embossing folder, and I'm going to stick it right on. Is he up in work? No, he'll work Tuesday. He's a firefighter, so he did have to take one set off because he had such a high fever. He's not allowed at work, which is good. So he took one set off, and so he is back at work Tuesday of this week. Yeah. Crazy and exciting. There we go. Okay, so this we're going to adhere down right away. Then we can kind of leave. Whoops, you have to get the seal rolling. There we go, people. For some of you, you might be like, that's always happens to me. It only happens to me if I don't roll off. So when you're using seal, if you roll off, like you can see me doing there with my wrist going forward, it prevents it. Yeah, we've got a lot of tornado warnings happening in Canada. My girlfriend had posted a picture of one, and then Angie, Judah had posted pictures on her Snapchat this morning that I saw, and I guess they got hit at her lake house. Not her lake house was fine, but like their whole area. You had a burger for dinner, and a total Judy's fault. We're blaming Judy for that one, Keish. It was incredible. We had our team meeting tonight. It was awesome. And one of my girlfriends, her stuff that she shared with us tonight, her creations were with the burger set. They were adorable. She did a fantabulous job. Okay, so I'm going to get a piece of cardstock to kind of work with here for my stamping. I know. And then Shelly, really kind of last year, we started to see it pick up. It's to do with the weather, right? And what's the weather changes and the temperature changes, all of it. Severe storms rolling through your area, more coming. I know it's pretty wild, I will say. Not the kind of things that I do well with. Those things freak me out. Okay, so I have got that big, beautiful birdhouse. So we're going to ink it up just with Memento. Make sure I got some good coverage. There, got it. You love this stamp set. It's pretty cute, isn't it? I like it too. Okay. And we stamped it perfectly, so we'll leave that alone. Now I will clean that. You scared me. Did you just walk behind me? Oh, I didn't even see you. See, there's my husband. Not bragging. My husband made me bacon stuffed mushrooms. Oh, Janice, that is so cute. That's really sweet. Okay, so I'm just cleaning that one off. We're going to stamp the bird. Sorry, I have to get the house off the block. Okay, we're gonna do you and the bird and this sentiment. Okay, I got it. So while I'm here, we're gonna stamp these. Finally, a home is going to catch you live. Oh, Memorial Cup, right on. There we go. And stamp and clean. There. What are you chewing on? Can you tell there's dogs back? I'm like, but lost me on the fungi. Hey, I love fungi. Mushrooms. Oh, love a mushroom. Isn't it funny? People either love them or they hate them. Your city's hosted. Gotcha. What are you chewing in there? Can you show mom? Come here. What? Oh, you don't have anything in your mouth. So now I don't know what you were chewing. It didn't sound like something you were supposed to chew. My dogs are back. I should share with you. I wonder if I can do it. I'll post a picture later. Cooper, when he got home, was sitting under my desk. He was like, Mom, we're going to hang. You're going to love me. We're going to hang. And I was like, okay, babe. I had some Cooper company for a while. He was trying to bust in down here when I was doing my team meeting, and Sean was trying to restrain him upstairs. He was crying. Giant baby dogs. You okay, buddy? Okay, I'm just trying to find, give me 1 second, my bag of pecan pie. Oh, I can vaguely see it. Is that you? Nope, not you. There you are. Pecan pie scraps. Okay. So this one I didn't use. It's funny because when I've done it the other times, I've used more of the dyes than anything. This time I'm not going to. This time I use a bit more of the stamping. So I am going to use this little die here first. I'm going to use it like my perch for my birdhouse to sit on. Let me just check the other side and see if there's any other more appropriately sized pieces. There are. There. Find it. Okay. Set. There. And today, this morning, I finished designing my for the Mediterranean Blooms class that Allison and I are doing. Not gonna lie, people, they're cute. They turned out really well for a set because Allison and I take turns choosing. So when she chose citrus blooms, I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can make this one work. And the cards came out cute. Okay, I'm just going to put these in here for a second so I don't lose anyone. Sentiment stamp, don't lose it. Put it in the block. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to start off with here is we're going to start off with coloring our birdhouse. So I'm going to use, hello, Bridget. How are you? That makes me happy to see you, Bridge. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to start with my dark pecan pie. How many of you say pecan? How many of you say pecan? I say pecan. I don't care. Koopy, honey, you're going to put a hole in the metal bowl. Coops, stop. Hey. He's being such a doingo. Hang on a second. I might have to take the bowl away. Cooper, leave it. All done. Thank you. The bowl's clean. I don't know about your pets, but Cooper will literally stand there and lick the bowl for an hour. Not quite sure what that one's about. A little bit OCD-ish. Kind of cracks me up. I'm like, buddy, move on. Bowl's empty. It's not going to regenerate. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm just kind of trying to get in. Oh, I went a little bit below. My lines for my birdhouse. I see you say pecan, and I'm from Georgia, New Brunswick. Pronounce, yeah, con. You say pecan. Some people I don't know why. What the difference is. Why do some people say it one way and some people say it the other? Pecan, pecan. Okay. So now we're just going to come in. We're going to finish this up. I know it does not look fabulous to start. Just roll with me and exercise patience. Americans say pecans. Okay, you say pecan, made fun of here. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. This takes me a second. I came downstairs this morning. I must have been like barely awake. My rule is I get out of bed. I bring down laundry at the same time I come down from my bedroom in the morning. That laundry goes straight down to the laundry machine and I put it on. Like it's my morning routine. Just get it on, get it going. Let's get on with the day. And then I came down later this morning, the washing machine is on, and I was like, who's got laundry on? I must have forgotten that I had done this. He's pre-rinsing the dishes, so I don't really have to. I was signed to a team. I'm sorry, it was stressful. I was signed to a team, so not, oh no, I don't know what that means. I'm not following. You lost me. What's a washing machine? Same thing. Laundry machines, washing machine, dryer. But I put it in the laundry. I don't know. That's what I called it. It's a laundry machine. Call it whatever I want. You can't make me change it. Anyway, it goes in the washer first thing in the morning. I do. So I kind of work my way around the house. I have like a full on, before I walk into my craft room, I've already, to feed the dogs, I've already picked up the dog food from the freezer so I don't have to return that way. Then on the way back out of the craft room, I would grab like my charger and my computer and anything I need for work so I don't come back down like this, like down to a science, my movements around the house to maximize efficiency. And you're probably going, what is wrong with this girl? Well, if you want to fit in full-time teaching, plus I do more than full-time hours of Stampin' Up. Plus a tutor. Plus I have my, kids and dogs and husband. Be ruthlessly efficient. Okay, so next, all I did there was I used my light pecan pie, and then this one I'm just going to stick to the dark for the accent. Okay, so you can kind of see it starting to come together. Uh, Almost there. Okay, so got that done. Any more brown? Oh, yeah, I did this. I did this part in brown as well. Okay, so that's like the little perchy dude. Grades. I teach grade 6, 7. I have a split this year. So 20 of my kids are in grade 7 and 7 of them are in grade 6. We teach every subject. So it's elementary school. So the only subject I do not teach is PE. Sorry, it's not PE. I teach PE and actually love teaching PE. I should have said that. Only subject I do not teach is music. I don't know where PE came from there. Okay, so now I'm using some smoky slate on these cute little accent pieces. No, no, no. I love doing what I do. I do better busy. I am not I don't do well with nothing on my plate. I'm more efficient when I have lots to do. I'm actually, surprisingly enough, I'm a very lazy person. Very lazy. And so if I'm busy, I don't have time to be lazy. There's too many things that must get done. And I'm good at meeting deadlines. I work well under pressure. There we go. Okay, so we got those in. Do you not have middle school? No. We did. We used to have one middle school in North Vancouver, but there's none now. No. Oh, sorry. I have I don't know what I did. I have a shoulder. No PE teachers or art? No, we have to teach your own PE and your own art. I love teaching PE. PE is a lot of fun to do. But like I coach track. So like on my lunch hours, I coach high jump. Right now, I coach volleyball, I coach basketball, but those are all voluntarily done. Volunteer. We don't get paid to do those. but they're fun. And they're a great way to connect with kids that you don't get to super efficient. But Chris, I was always like that, right? Like Chris has known me since I was in grade 8. It's kind of my thing. Like I've just always did 90 things. If you met my mother, you might understand it. That's what my mother's like. I think that's where I picked it up. She's always been a go, 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 go. Okay. So this is with our black blend. So they're quite dark. Now you can't really tell there. We do not sit still. Totally came from our moms. Okay, so you can't see it there. It's funny, it actually shows up as solid black. It's very light on one side here, and it's quite interesting how the camera alters that. Okay, that guy's good. Now let's go to our bird. And the bird, I know, I love it too. It's so pretty. The bird, what we're going to do, dark light. Okay, sorry, I just had to figure out what I was doing. Is we're going to do his tail feathers. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay in the lines in dark. I couldn't talk and stay in the lines there. That was a lot for me to handle. Okay, and we'll pull a little bit down through the lower part of there. And there. Okay, we got it. Next, I'm going to come back in. Now, this is with my light smoky slate. Pull it up. Don't do his beak, and careful of his eyeball. Otherwise, he looks a bit psychotic if you color in his eyeball. He has no white in his eye. And then it's like the crows that are coming to get you. Okay, now as wild as this is going to sound, I'm going to put gray leaves, and you're going to be like, "What? That's weird." I know. It came together really nicely in the card. I've already made this card, and so I'm just leaving it alone. I think I just really wanted at the time to make the colors kind of all very uniform. No, my plants aren't dying. They're not diseased. It's okay. Okay, so now I've got all of my grays done and all of my basic black. Now we're going to grab some School Party and some pretty, whoa, not you. How did you get there? Where are you from? Oh, over there. Pink. And then I am going to grab just a bit of orange, okay? Do you have any prep time during the school day? I have I get 100 minutes of prep time per week. Does that make sense? So over the course of the week, I have 100 minutes. There we go. That's when my kids go to music. They actually go to the library during that time too. Do their book exchanges, that kind of stuff. Okay, let's come in and do our flowers now. I'm not sure. I never figured out why I stole. Oh, that was clips. Prep time is very different depending on where you are in the world. So there are places that have incredible amounts of prep time. I think we are on kind of lower end of prep time. And then there's some districts that actually have no prep time, which is disgusting. Okay, so now we're going to go dark on that one. And then we'll go light on that one. There we go. Coops, leave it. He's playing with my. Hi, I know I missed you too. We're going to sit together tonight. Gonna have lots of snuggles. Mom, Mom. I know. I see you, love. Come here. Come here. Come here. You can come say hi. You see everyone? Oh, they just got a nose. I know. I love you too. Are you okay? You're gonna go find Dad. Go find Harley. I know. Go find Harley and Dad. Go find them. Okay. Off you go. He's so happy to be home. It's so cute. God, dogs make you feel loved. Some of you are totally grossing out because my dog just kissed me. I'm sorry. 100 minutes is not long. So you must pre a lot. Oh, yeah, you have to do a ton on your own time. You're marking everything. I do that on my own time. Report cards are on your own time. Lots of things. On we go. Ooh, ooh, I love those. Okay. There and there. There. Okay. And there. We did all those. Okay, flowers are done. Now this is where it's going to get a bit wild here. 3 dogs here. I get it. I know. And I remember when you got a dog. Dogs are the best. They just love you unconditionally. Okay, so now we're gonna get wild and crazy, and you're like, what is she doing? She is absolutely totally pool partying this entire birdhouse. I'm doing it. Okay. It is why I did all my kind of stamping, and then I waited, and then I went back. I kind of worked it out so that I wouldn't blend any of my colors. And only thing that I find a little bit hard with this is I have to stay in line and not let my colors go outside. Because you can hit things like the black, and if you go too hard there, you can't shut up. Don't forget the loving counsel you give to our kids. Kids are the best. They're the easy part. Chris, I was saying to them the other day, 2 of my kids who they were not in my class, but I knew them very well from teams and siblings and everything. Actually, they were in the other grade 7 class, and they're like in their mid-20s now. Just posted they got engaged. I'm like, so cute. They were together in grade 7. Love dog. I know, isn't it funny? Your dog person, like. Okay, so now this part's a bit weird because there's such a kind of like there is a real color discrepancy between the dark and the light. But don't worry, we're gonna fix it all up. So I'm just gonna kind of come down, get my little house. I have so many pool party or light pool party markers. When Stampin' Up! Decided they were going to stop carrying individuals, I went nuts because I was like, oh my God, I use them all the time. If I'm not cutting something out, I highlight it with a pool party marker. Um, and so I bought a ton. I think I have 9 in the bin still. So I do not worry about doing something like this. So I'm going to wear out one and not the other. Go. Okay. Just finishing up our coloring. Mhm. I was laughing. Sean's back and he was talking to the kids upstairs about supper. And I said, he's like, okay, so I think I'll do what are they called? Quesadillas. And Joe's like, well, I want steak quesadillas. And Lucas is like, I want chicken quesadillas. Oh my gosh, when mom's here on her own, I just tell everyone you're eating what mom cooks. There's no alternative meals or whatever. They were trying to make that. Then he whines about cooking them more than one meal. I'm like, don't let them have the option. One meal. Tonight we're having steak quesadillas. Next time we'll have chicken quesadillas. Okay, I think I got all of my bits. Oh, except for right there. Now I do have one thing I want to do in my pink. Sorry, I just bounced the camera. I didn't mean to bounce it on you. There. We got. Okay. Now on this one here, what we're going to do is I'm going to emboss it there with my white embossing powder. For Stacy. Yeah, your meal option. Oh my God. Laura, can I go put that on the fridge? Your meal options are take it or leave it. That would be me. And your lunch is the leftover from last night's. I'm not cooking another meal. Well, he doesn't. He's like Linda. He's a bit of a tough guy with the boys. Like he's pretty tough on them. Um, so I do find it funny that he's so nice about the food stuff because and I don't know, maybe he likes cooking. I don't. And so I was like, this is dinner. And it's like that night that I made the pork tenderloin and the potatoes and stuff. And Lucas is like, what am I going to take for supper? And I'm like, what I made for dinner, if you want it. And if you don't, make something. It's not my problem. Okay, now let's heat it up. Anyway, the boys were great for the meat. If we didn't like it, there's cereal. Yeah. I remember waking up and having to finish my supper for breakfast because I chose not to eat it. There we go. So this says, hello, friend. Ta-da. Can I put that away? And now we do have to do a ton of die cutting, but the die cutting is going to make me a little bit anxious because we can't mess any of it up. So I think I will do the fussy cutting first. I think I got that. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure. And there. Oh, got traumatized when I was a kid. Yeah, they totally would have, like their parents. There was no way. There was three of us. My mom came from five. My dad came from three. Peach pie and pool party. Ooh, that's actually petal pink, but peach pie would look good. That's right, Ange. Fussy cut off screen. I know, but then I get messages from people that are like, you don't fussy cut on screen, so we don't know how you do it. I literally just follow the line of the words. Try and turn my paper, not my scissors. Try and keep an even border. There we go. Done. You are, see, you're off screen. So Janice doesn't like me off screen. Quit. I can't win. Okay. Um, let's go down that. Actually, I'm sorry. Right now, I have a very sore neck and shoulder. And so to hold my arms out in that position was not feeling good. So gonna leave them in. Okay, so let's find the bits for what we've got. Here we go. But your dad came from 11. Can you imagine? Kids would just run away. Not run away. Like if I had 11 kids, I was like, I gotta do that. That's too many. I don't know how people, well, but that was also stay-at-home mom days. You can't live where I live and be a stay-at-home mom, unless your husband has an insane job, like an insane job. It just isn't like, be very well off because it doesn't fly with a normal household. To be honest, like living where I live now, even with a teacher and a firefighter wouldn't happen just because of when we got in that we are able to do it. Okay. Hi, Coops. Now you're sniffing. What are you sniffing for? I'm going to try cutting these from Winnipeg. Yes. I'm I'm not ignoring anyone. Don't yell at me. I don't have the energy trying. Okay. Just there we go. Line this one up. There. You have to remember when I look up, sometimes comments are gone. They scroll down the screen. Our housing prices are crazy high. Nutty. Okay, I think I've got everybody in place. Let me just try. And die cut. One sec. I just had a house slippage. And I would be very upset if I had to recolor Oh, that house isn't, sorry, give me 1 second. The house isn't looking perfect to me with my lineup. And I don't want to have to recolor that whole house. Because it was a lot of pool party. Okay. Please be okay, please be okay. Okay, house, okay. First set of flowers, okay. Bird, okay. Second set of flowers, okay. Hashtag winning. Okay, there we go. So what we're gonna do here, we are going to start with these ones. Where are they? I need my minis. They're somewhere in here. There we go. Okay. I had more minis. I don't know where they are. There. Something smells like it's burning upstairs. I'm not checking. I'm out. Skipping it. There we go. There. Okay, so we're going to take this one and we're just going to put it down. Okay. Next, we're going to take that gorgeous house. We're going to kind of work. Notice I'm going to leave a little bit of the middle on him, just so that I can tuck that stand in. Card base. Bleh. 4. You had the card base is an 8.5 by 4.25. Okay, so then this is right there. That can go on like that. And then I'm going to take my sweet little bird and he is just going to come in like that. Love him. And then we'll take the super cute, bit low. There you go. Thank you, Jen. There. And then the little hello friend. Just make sure hello friend is straight. And then I took this darling. I just thought this one was pretty. It just added some color up in there. And then I took the other super cute one. Sorry. The card base is an 8.5 by 5.5. That's what we use here in Canada. And then I scored it at 4.25. And then the piece of smoky slate that's embossed on the card front is a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Dee Dee, I so appreciate this. Like, it's so cute that you do this. And she does it every time. So Dee Dee's always listening for the card measurements and she posts them after for people in the comments. And it's so appreciated. Because there's no way I would have time to do tutorials every time I make a card. And so I so appreciate that you add those. Okay. Pearls. Do them. These are the smoky slate and basic gray pearls. If you don't have them, you want them. They're super cute. So we'll stick one up here. And you're probably seeing my head. I'm literally copying my card that's off to the side of me. I don't know why this all of a sudden the pinching is so bad, but I need to go take an Advil to release or do something to my shoulder again. You're not stuck. Look at that. He was just partying on his own without being stuck down. There we go. Okay. So I'm not being non-responsive and dismissive. I'm sorry. I do appreciate you asking for the likes and the things, but I sometimes don't see it and I'm reading a lot of comments. And when I see the capital letters, I get the panicky feeling of being yelled at. I'm just a person and I get anxious. And you might not know this about me, but I'm actually a very anxious human being. And I get very nervous about upsetting people and disappointing people. And I'm not as together and strong as I look sometimes. I actually am an overly sensitive human being who often gets off and bursts into tears. So, ta-da, there's me in a nutshell. Um, okay, there are your sweet cards. Okay, you saw these on a previous Facebook. Did I do them before? Please don't say that. Or maybe I just showed it. Oh no, I don't think I did it in a live, did I? I'm totally panicking right now that I have no memory of having done this card. So if I did, I apologize, but I had it still on my counter as one of my sets that I had not done live, and I only have one of them. Um, so I don't know. Okay, good. I do apologize if I've done it twice. Anyway, I hope that you all have an amazing evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.